Hello? Hi, Lisa Rose. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Big Drink Tea. Hi, Mushroom. Coyote. What's up? I'm Aphrodite Rose Starfire. Welcome to my channel. Brando Commando. What's up? We are live for once in my life. We are live for once in my life. Sound is okay, good. I only have like 20% battery, so it probably won't be the longest video. I'm reporting from my new deck, my new big deck, my new big deck energy. It's so nice today. I got home from work and it's like after the time change, I have some sunlight on my shoulders. Makes me happy. Yeah, I moved. Moving on up to big deck. Yeah, thank you, Mushroom Coyote. Doing good. Had to move away from the cray neighbor, the gun-toting, raging alcoholic who was leaving death threats on my car. So yeah, got some chemtrails. So I'm on my lounge. I'm on my deck lounge chair, drinking some after happy hour wine. Genevieve, what's up, girl? It's been forever and a day. Loves ya, Jen. Michelle, my belle. Drops of Truth, what's up? Jesus loves you. He wants to hear from you. Thanks, Drops of Truth. You curious about this red heifer business? Yeah, my neighbor situation was super crazy. But I've gotten away. I'm still on the beach though. I'm in a much nicer spot with a deck. I have sun. My old place was like a hole. No light got in. And plus I couldn't open the windows, otherwise my neighbor would like look in on me. So, yay! And my hair is trying to get longer. It's trying to grow. It's trying. It's so hard. Push it out. Push out my hair. Genevieve says, I am living in the woods. I get 4 chickens in May. Whee! So you moved too, Jen? You moved to the woods? You moved into your unconscious, the forest. That's awesome. Congrats. I haven't been able to watch much YouTube lately because I've been talking about people's butts all day. My hair looks lush. Thank you. It's trying. So, here, I'm going to show you this is a view from my deck. Uh-oh, I only have 10%. There's some chems. See the moon. Some chems. So yeah. Ooh, yes, I finally moved tall trees and waters about 100 steps away from, oh, that sounds nice. Upgrade. Good job, girl. So yeah, I have so many things to talk about, but might as well talk about the red heifer. I just watched, yay, cheese for you too. Just watched Glenn Beck. He just talked about this, but this actually isn't something that's been on my radar for a little while. But there's this prophecy of the red heifer that is sacrificed on the Temple Mount in Israel. And I guess since Moses, there's only been 9 sacrifices, and this will be the 10th, and the 10th is supposed to usher in the age of the Messiah. And they're planning on doing it for Easter Sunday, Bloody Sunday. What's the song about Bloody Sunday? Anyways, is that you too? Oh, you just did you too. Is it you too, Bloody Sunday? I think it is. Um, so yeah, it's going to be Easter, Passover coming up pretty soon. I think Easter comes early this year. And they're going to, they already shipped they shipped I think they shipped like 4 or 5 red heifers. I know you just wrote you too. That's so weird. Bloody Sunday. Boom! Genevieve and I are like the sync girls. Like we sync up. We're like that spiritual connection right there. But yeah, so yeah, the red heifer has to be unblemished. It has to have no less than 2 black or white hairs on its whole body. So if it has more than 3 white hairs or 3 black hairs, it is disqualified as a pure red heifer. So it has to be pure red heifer. It can't have its ear tagged. It can't have a little ear piercing. It has to be totally unblemished. And I guess they found, or somebody bred probably for this purpose, red heifers that are unblemished in Texas, and they shipped them over to Israel prior to October 7th. Apparently that's supposed to have been some of the nidus to the aggressions over there, is this shipment of these red heifers over to Israel from Texas. But the purpose is the intention of these heifers to be sacrificed on the Temple Mount, coming up in a few weeks. And this is supposed to, it's going to set off the people of like Islamic faith are really against all of this stuff. So I think if this moves forward, then there might be some aggressions that happen, or maybe just a planned demolition. It doesn't even have to be, it's just, blamed on a certain group. It doesn't have to be. It's just assumed that one group is going to get aggressive, but that doesn't mean they actually are getting aggressive, just as long as it looks like they're getting aggressive. But this ushering in of the age of the Messiah, once the red heifer's blood is mixed in with like ash, they like spread it around on the Temple Mount, and they like spread it on the people, and then whoever they think the Messiah is, most of these people think it's Jesus, but I guess the Jews don't think it's Jesus. They think it's somebody else that's going to be the Messiah, will come. So we're living in extraordinary times, people. If anything, it's going to ignite a bunch of probably aggressive maneuvers over there again, or be a reason for some more fighting, explosions. The mix. I think I might have to play it. Can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me with my headphones on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Sounds gross. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't. Oh, it's static. All right. Well, I don't have much of a charge. Okay. I'm gonna charge for a moment, and then I will re-plug. So yeah, it doesn't really even matter what you believe. It's just the theatrics of what has been written in prophecy. It's okay. Waterfalls. That whatever is written, they're going to usher in what you expect to happen. So it's like a planned demolition. It's a planned, aggression. Like, even if the people that you think are going to get aggressive don't get aggressive, they're going to make it happen so that they can either rebuild or bring forth their Messiah person or Antichrist person. So, yeah, I guess the media is not really reporting on this too much, but it's all being laid out. Any thoughts on April? Yeah, so that's also coincides with the eclipse kind of timing. When is Easter? I mean, the whole thing about colored Easter eggs has to do with like spilling the blood of, so like on I think May Day, they had a ritualistic, Easter is March 31st, thank you. So it used to be like on May Day, they would have the virgin sacrifice, and I think they would like ritualistically have like orgies and stuff, or with the, ooh, I'm getting an omen. Look at the crow. The crow is crowing. Hello, crow. What's up? You talking about the red heifer? Yeah. So I think it was on May Day, they had like a ritualistic like orgy or whatever with the virgins, and then all of those women got ooh. And then all of those women got pregnant, and then they had their babies, and then for like Easter, they would sacrifice the babies over eggs, and then they colored the eggs red. Please correct me if I'm getting these details wrong. And that was like the basis for colored Easter eggs, and that was like, it was like a fertility ritual, and then they repeat it again on May Day, I think, for like good crops and stuff. But so yeah, X marks the spot. The eclipse is making an X over the United States. I think the X is over Texas. It's interesting that these red heifers came from Texas. Yeah. I mean, yeah, so and then at Easter, like, there's that baby Jesus that the Pope kisses. It has to do with baby. It's like all a fertility ritual, but it has to do with blood, being bloody Sunday. And this red heifer thing is coinciding with this. Yeah, it's supposed to be the 10th. The 10th sacrifice is supposed to usher in the age of the Messiah. So yeah, I hope you find the Messiah in you. You can be your own Messiah. Did you know that? Did you know that? So the crow flew away. Yeah. It's sign of death, a crow, a murder of crows. Yeah. So I've been working a lot, making those dollars, hopefully taking a vacation soon. Hey Kat, what's up? I've been dating somebody, just got serious, so that's nice. Shalom, sister, warning Skydrome, shalom, welcome. So yeah, we're living in some interesting times for sure. Lots of stuff happening. But yeah, I plan to see some major actions in the Middle East days and Jerusalem. Because shit's going to go down when they kill the red cow. Red Bull gives you wings. Remember, go back into my Starfire videos. I'm Aphrodite with Starfire. It's all about the menstrual blood. Red Bull is your uterus, the uterus. The blood is the voice. Okay, this all ties in together. Fertility ritual, Easter, Easter eggs. You know, red heifer is the uterus, it's a symbol for the uterus. So actually, like, sacrificing a red heifer is like a symbol of killing a woman, right? So it's like killing of the divine feminines, like slaughtering the uterus. It's like Mary Magdalene, you know, how like the whole, you know, feminine line, which is the Holy Grail, the bloodline of Jesus, is totally left out of the Bible. Mary Magdalene, you know, like the whore of Babylon. That's, you know, it's like anything feminine is demonized. But that's the like the power is in the blood. That's why they sacrifice things, because the power, the blood is the energy, it's the voice, it carries the DNA. The DNA is related to frequency and to sound. It has a code, it's part of this matrix code. And for grills, that's why the Holy Communion is about turning wine into blood and drinking it like vampires. But Lord means loaf giver. The Lord and Lordess, the Lordess put her menstrual blood into the bread, into the wine, and gave it to the serfs who consumed it for their, you know, to, you know, the Lord and Lordess ruled over the serfs, which is basically the Lord and Lordess were like Anunnaki, and then the serfs are like DNA coded slaves that were created to till the fields and to also farm, like to farm the people, like to procreate and to also work the land for the lords. But to control them, to control the slaves, they let them ingest part of the lordess's blood. And that's why I have a theory that Red Bull gives you wings. Like in Red Bull, it was made for male workers in like Indonesia. Hi, how's it going? But I believe that it has the blood of a bad witch. Red Bull gives you red wings, like getting your clown face. Like when you eat out a girl, you get red on your face. Red Bull gives you wings. It also has to do with the dueling brothers, Jupiter and Saturn, which is also father and son. It's all like the Messiah code, Jesus and God, Zeus and Kronos. You know, like they always like leave out the woman, they leave out Aphrodite, leave out like the actual like divine feminine force. But yeah, it's Red Bull, like, which is the red heifer, Red Bull. Hello. It's about ingesting the blood, about the sacrifice. But if you ingest the blood of the wrong woman, she can control you like a puppet. But if you ingest the blood of like a good witch or like a good woman or your own wife or your own, you know, high priestess that, you know, has good intentions, then you're ingesting stem cells of good integrity. Like you're ingesting something that will give you longevity, that'll give you long life. This is like the secret of the kings of David, is that they ingested the blood of the high priestess. So, you know, it's basically like stem cell therapy, like all the rich people do, is they like put like the blood of young, healthy people back into their body, or they go down to Mexico and they get stem cells injected from placentas of, you know, whatever. That's, you know, I asked somebody in the know about the stem cell therapy down in Mexico that like Joe Rogan and stuff promotes. I'm like, where are they getting these stem cells? Like, do they harvest it from the same person? And she's like, no, they get it from placentas that are discarded. Like, huh. Yeah, you get it from the younger the better. But, so yeah, everything boils down to blood and to DNA and to the code, which is the matrix code. But the code is a frequency that creates your 3D dimension. Yeah, what the hell? Talking about blood. Thank you. Whoa, Red Bull. Yeah. Red Bull is the red heifer. So Red Bull gives you wings. Like monkey wings. Like if you eat the bad witch's blood, makes you into one of her working monkey slaves. That's what Red Bull is. Like it's like usually the guys, like young guys that drink Red Bull. It's for young guy workers, and then they get addicted to it. And you think like, oh, it's the caffeine, but really it's not. It's something else in there. It's the menstrual blood of a bad witch. What do you think is a monster energy drinks that has the symbols of 666 in Hebrew, which looks like a claw? Yep. So my phone's probably going to die. So that's my view. Lisa Rose says, they say stem cell therapy works yeah, stem cell works awesome. For sure. I mean, stem cells are pluripotent. They can turn into any cell. So, yeah, if you have like defects in the brain or whatever, then you have a stem cell infusion. The stem cells go to your brain and make new neurons. Or if you have like a shoulder injury and you get stem cell infusion, it goes to your shoulder and makes new tissue. Like if you were a baby growing parts. But what's menstrual blood? It's the prima mater to make a baby. So that's all full of stem cells. But it's usually just discarded. There's a signpost up ahead. I've entered the twilight zone. Ah! Yep. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Sure, yeah. I'm lounging. So working is a lot. I work every day. I wish I was back in my van, not working every day. But I'm making the dollars. Just have to like get it out of digital and invest into something or something. I don't know. What's up, 405 Soul Survivor? What up? Give me a thumbs up, peeps. Got crows. Got my menstrual blood. No, I'm just kidding. It's not menstrual blood.